Ada for calling off my engagement after my partner revealed he's a MAGA supporter. So, my fiance and I have been together since 2013. We met in college. Over the years, he struggled to get a stable, well paying job. During his long bouts of unemployment, I think he got radicalized online, slowly shifting blame onto everyone else for his situation. I chalked it up to depression at first and tried to get him help. Therapy, encouragement, even paid for him to return to school to study nursing. That was 7 years ago, and he still hasn't completed his prerequisites. Right now, he's doing random gig jobs while I work as a nurse in California. Between my full-time and part-time jobs, I make close to $400,000 a year. I've been grinding, hoping to save enough to take time off when we eventually have a baby. Because, realistically, I can't rely on him financially. We were supposed to get married next year and start trying for a baby. He knew I'm super liberal and big on women's rights. But only recently, after Trump's latest campaign stuff, he started talking nonstop about how Trump will fix the economy and how he's finally going to get a good job. That's when he finally admitted he supports MAGA. I reminded him that 2021 was the easiest time to find a job in decades. Yet he still couldn't. It's not about the economy. It's about effort. He's also made offhand comments before like, women lose their value as they age. And when I questioned him, he brushed it off as a joke. But this past week has been miserable. He's been going on and on about Trump and how he'll make everything great again. I'd had enough. I told him to move out by the end of the month. He called me unfair, said it was stupid to break up over politics. But honestly, the fact that he reduced it to just politics made me realize how different we really are, or that he never truly understood who I am. Now he's probably going to move back in with his parents, or worse, be homeless. He only makes about $35,000 a year in one of the most expensive regions in the US. So, AETA for ending an 11-year relationship over what he calls just politics? Edit. Last night, he threatened suicide when the gravity of the situation hit him. His mother is now babysitting him at her house to keep him safe while I go to work. His father is packing up his belongings and will be moving them out of my house by the end of the week. It's over. I'm letting him be a MAGA. That's his choice. But I cannot and will not support someone who idolizes a rapist, pedophile, felon, and someone who actively works to strip away my rights. He knows I'm a sexual assault survivor. Supporting someone who stands against everything I believe in, everything I am, is not something I can accept from a partner. The majority of my friends have started cutting ties with him after finding out the real reason behind our breakup. Thankfully, his parents are extremely progressive. Honestly, even more so than I am. So maybe he'll start getting a more balanced perspective instead of spending all his time on the conservative forums he frequents. People grow apart. We grew apart. And ultimately, anyone can break up for any reason. Or for no reason at all. I asked if I was the asshole for ending it, not whether it was right or wrong. Men are applauded when they leave a relationship because a woman gains weight. But when a woman ends things over moral and ideological differences, we suddenly have to justify ourselves.